Give me 1 second. I'm waiting for it to tune up. Very cool. Let me slide you up over here so you're about the way. Okay. All right, so that's done. Cool. Now let me pull these charts up and we'll go over that today. Back here. This computer deserves a check. I got so many screens and things on it all at the same time. It's crazy. All right, cool. All right, so let me pray. Father, thank you for us being able to be together today. And I pray that everything goes well with the meeting and that we learn something. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, you guys. Real quick, and I'll say this for later. We'll talk about this later, but y'all, can I share a thought with you guys? Type of 10 if it's okay if I share a thought. Something that had been on my mind about this presidential debate and all this stuff. And I want to tell you guys my thoughts on all of this, um, in hopes that it may help you. And then we're going to look at the charts. The inflation report just came out for the US dollar, and you can see why I told you guys, in my opinion, me personally, I'm not a news trader. I can say Elvis is. He just clocked on this one for you guys. US CAD, when it shot up, when it made its initial move to the upside. So he cashed out some profits for you guys. So he likes trading news. Me, I avoid it. I just take the day off and let it do what it do. Because too many times I thought, oh, okay, well, see it bouncing on support, and then I hop in on the trade thinking, okay, it's at support, and then it does exactly what you guys just saw right here. And some people called, I promise you they did, because they saw support right here. So they jumped in saying, "Oh, stalling out at support." Yeah, but look at what it did later. And this the kind of like the echo effect, because it'll come down, stop for a little while, and you think, okay, the news event is over, and then boom, they come through and start gobbling up people. Then they come back up in here to that support level. And as you can see, it may stabilize here, but then boom, it may come back down. So again, me personally, I'm just like, you know what, I got caught in that trap way too many times. So for me, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Or like I told you guys, just wait about an hour, see what happens. But truth is, just take the day off. When there's big news events, just take the day off, just chill and watch what price action do. So you'll learn in the future, what makes people like Elvis good at what they do. Um, so that's why I just now I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. But I will show y'all this real quick, and then I'll give you my opinion on the on um on this presidential debate. Look who called it. Look who called this election. Look who called this election perfectly. Ocean Wave did. GU, look at that. Called it. Nailed it. Let's look at gold. Gold came back to test the main wave. And this is why I scrunch it up. I don't like all that wiggly, piggly wiggly. So it went up and then boom, came back to test the main wave. I told you guys, once it moves too far away from the main wave, it's going to find its way back home. And that's what it did. So you can see on the main wave, that's what it did. Okay. Let's go back here, and you can see another look at it is if you're on the 4 hour time frame. Look at this right here, y'all. Boom. Hit that track. Boom. Resistance. Boom. Resistance. Boom. Resistance. Boom. Resistance. Boom. Resistance. Boom. Resistance. So it never broke through there. So it came up and was sitting on that resistance yesterday. News come out, and you have fallout. See that? Resistance, 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 resistance. So it's like a blocked wall right here. Every time it tried to break through, It tracked up, tracked up, tracked up, tracked up, and then boom, took the money, took the money, took the money. So again, these are just games that the market plays with people, and this is why me personally, I'm at the point where you know what, y'all go ahead and play that game, and I'll come back tomorrow when the market is stable, and I know what's going on. Because see, you see how it's still flickering right now. You see these pairs, they're still flickering. Okay, so I ain't getting into all that. That's like eating a piece of steak that's still wiggling on the plate. No, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Okay. But again, it is 30 minutes. Yes, it's exactly 35 minutes after the news event. So, it is what it is. But me personally, if I do want to see something, I want to get my confirmation arrow first. Let me get my 30-minute arrow just to make sure. You know what I mean? Because this thing is it's doing a comeback now, and it could, but I'll rather wait. Okay. It's less risk, just less stress, less risk. Everybody understand that? Type of 25, that makes sense. As you get older, man, you don't want, like Dr. Miles Monroe just said, you don't want stress in your life. You want to avoid trading stressful situations. Okay. All right. If that makes sense, type of 25, and then I'm gonna give you my opinion on things. And we're not gonna have a long class today because, like I said, ain't much to talk about. We're looking at news events, and I don't trade on news events anyway. This is a good learning lesson for many of you who are new to trading. Okay. And I don't see no 25s. Can y'all hear me okay? I want to make sure y'all can hear me. Type of 25. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, y'all quiet on me. Okay, cool, cool. Perfect. Y'all are making me nervous. All right. Thank you, YouTube. All right, Kevin, I see you. All right. Hey, Jerome, good morning. Good morning. I see you. I see you. All right. So let me give you guys something real quick on while we're looking at these charts, wiggle, they twerking. While we're looking at these twerking charts, and let me give you my opinion on hey Eric, how are you? Um, let me give you my opinion on this presidential debate, and I want you guys just to think it through because this is one of those things that if your mindset about this stuff isn't correct, you're going to get highly emotional, and it could lead to unnecessary arguments and unnecessary. Just nothing good comes from it. Okay, nothing good comes from it. And so I was thinking about this and praying about this, and it dawned on me in all the years when Jesus was on the planet, you never heard him deal with politics ever, ever. In fact, that was one of the reasons why they said to crucify him, because it wasn't the fact that he wasn't doing all these miraculous things and that so forth, so forth, so forth. But for those who read the Bible and understood Palm Sunday is where they were saying, oh yeah, Hosanna, Hosanna, our new king, our king. Even when they was crucifying him, are you the king of the Jews? Are you the king? Are you the king? They was trying to give him a political title, a political title. And he never really got into politics. And so when he decided that, when I got to do what I got to do, I'm not here for all that. The people got pissed at him and said, well, crucify him. He a fake king. He a scammer. That's the modern way of saying it. He's a scammer. Glad you showed up. I was waiting on you so I can remove you, idiot. There you go. There you go. All right. Got that fool out. It's always the same fool every week. I was waiting on him. Got him. Kick him out. All right. So here's the point. The point is this. A lot of people getting riled up over these politics. Okay. They're getting riled up over these politics. And so was I. But it dawned on me one important thing that we're doing right now as we speak. All of us are here looking at these charts so that we can provide for our families. Are you guys saying, oh, hi, Donna. Sorry, class. I didn't see you, dear. Make Donna co-host. We're all here to provide for our families. Am I right about it? Type of 100 if I'm right about that point. Every single one of us are here to try to find a way to pluck money from this market to put food on the table and to pay our bills to provide for our families. Am I right about it? Okay, just follow my logic on this. While we're looking at these twerking charts, because realistically, ain't much to look at, so don't worry about charts yet. And I will be answering questions, so just raise your hand in a moment, and I'll answer any questions you have, okay? But we're all here for that. But just follow my logic. Follow my logic. 3.5 years ago, or a little over 3.5 years ago, there was a presidential election that Biden stepped into office. The world went in a frenzy. One half of the country, mainly here in the United States, went happy because, oh, I can't stand Trump and I need him out of here. So one half was happy. The other half knew, okay, this guy gonna come in, he gonna wreak havoc on the economy and this and that, whatever. Okay. So one half was happy, one half was angry. Okay. After President Biden stepped into office, 24 hours later, watch this. What did you have to do personally to put food on the table? Were you still, for those who've been trading for a while, did you not still have to come to these charts and look around? And for those who are doing double duty, you're looking on the charts and you work a job, didn't you still have to clock up and show at your job? Type of 500 if I'm right. I'm just asking a question while we're looking at these twerking charts. Before that happened, Donald Trump had stepped into office. And there was this big elaborate thing where he didn't want to shake hands with the previous president and all that kind of stuff, and he stepped in office. The very next day he took over as president. My question again is, what did you have to do to put food on the table for you and your family? Maybe you've been trading all that time, going that far back. Maybe you just started. But either way it goes, in one way, shape, or form, whether you did it through trading, whether you do it through work, whatever you're doing, twerking, sliding down a pole, is all personal employment. What did you have to do to put food on the table for your family? Wasn't it the same thing? Didn't you have to figure it out and make it happen? Type of 1,000 if I'm right about that. Type of 1,000 if I'm right. So then, and now here we go. We got movement now. See, now it looks like it's stable. I will say that, okay, we have that. See how it broke through that support? Give me just a second. I'm going to show you. This is why, and we're literally, and remember I told you guys wait 30 minutes to an hour after news? Now you can see why. Now we have that support and it's bouncing off. Now we got it. Now we have it. So you get in too early, they're going to take you out. They're going to wiggle it around, twerk it, and then play with you. And then the real move happens 30 minutes to an hour afterwards. Now is the time, but I still ain't going to get in it. Not me. But you can see there goes that stability, support. Now it's over. All that knee-jerk reaction is over now, not earlier. This is why I sit back and don't rush into trades after news. Now you can see it, because here's where support was. And I'm going to make my final point on this presidential stuff, but I just want you guys to see it. Okay? See, everybody was saying, here's support, support, support. Look what they did. Broke through. Take out the rest of the people who jumping in too early, then come back into support. And now this thing is stabilized. So there you go. So if you don't have the simplicity system with an arrow, which I would be waiting for an arrow, me personally, on the 15 or 30 minute. But if you want to test the waters at this point, this is much safer. Now you see why I said I don't play with news, or at least 30 minutes to an hour later. And that was literally 45 going one more minute. It's 45 minutes afterwards, after the news event. So all the manipulation is over. They packed their bags, they collected food money, and now they're letting it go. Now they're releasing it. Okay? So if you didn't come to class and learn nothing else, at least you learned something today about why you lose so many trades during news, because you're trying to jump in too early and you're going to be part of this group that get their behind smacked around. Oh, hidden support. It's hidden support, and blows right through, knock you out, and then it comes back in later. Okay, let me finish my statement about this political stuff. So don't say you come to class and learn nothing from me, because I'm always trying to give you guys something. But here's the point about politics. It dawned on me, and it's been bothering me, and I think God has just helped me to see things so I can calm my butt down and stay focused on what really is important, which is what Jesus did back in the day. And I ain't no preacher man. I ain't no preacher man at all. I just like God, and God likes me. That's all I know. Um, but I can understand why he stayed away from politics, because it had nothing to do with his purpose for why he was here. It had nothing to do with it. So why get myself wrapped up into something that is just a waste of my person's time? Because it has nothing to do with what I got to do. And the truth of the matter is, when there was Republicans in office, how much impact did it really have on your personal life? Now, I can say, and we talked about this, and I gave you guys, if I was actually into politics, and I was choosing a president, then I told you my 10-point list of how I would judge the importance of the employee, because my vote is to hire an employer. I mean, let me rephrase that. My vote represents me voting you for a job. It's like I'm the manager and I'm hiring you with my vote, because they're out there trying to win our vote. In other words, you want me to vote for you so you can get a job. That's what it basically boils down to. You want a job and you need me to help you get this job. So, oh, this person endorsed me, that person endorsed me. Your vote is an endorsement saying, okay, I think this person can do the job. Most people don't go according to, can the person do the job? They go according to, well, I feel. I never hire people based on how I feel. I may feel something about them afterwards, but during the hiring process, I don't hire you based on how I feel, which is why I don't hire many family members, because it's too much feeling. And this is business. And when I say I need things done, I need them done. And I don't want no family fallout because you work for me and I need some things done. So I keep business and family separate most of the time. I hire people because I need something done. I don't care whether you can smile the best and talk the politest. I don't give a rat's behind about that. I need a job done. And can you do it and can you not based on these criteria? And I just go down that list. And if I see you can make it, okay, cool. Then I hire you. I may not even like your personality, but can you do the job? Or I may love your personality and you can do the job. But I'm looking first for the job to be done. So back in the day, one thing that did benefit me, there weren't no $7 and $8 gallons of gas. People's rent was lower. Interest rates for buying homes and property was a whole lot better years ago. But if I'm not in the process of buying a house, if I'm not in the process of buying a car, and I can make enough to afford gas, then okay, not much outside of that they're doing for me. All right. You may say, okay, well, I'm a Democrat. Okay, that's cool. Well, how much difference is it making for you? Your rent went up. Your food went up, so through the bad choices, but okay, that's fine. What if it's not a big deal to you? No problem. Outside of that, what benefit is it really for your day-to-day? Outside of just a little paying more in rent, a little more in gas, and a little more in food. But what else? What else? What is the point I'm making? At the end of the day, you still got to be the one to be the hero of your home. They're not coming to save you. I had said in my head, I said, if I really was running for president, you know what I would do? I would be the first president ever to really unite this country. I may be one or the other. Let's just say I choose to be a Republican president, right? I'm going to actually choose a Democratic vice president. Now that's weird, right? Yeah. Why? Because we're a United States. And I need the other side so that we can work together. That's partnership. Number two, you know what I will do? What you ain't never seen done before. Never. Politicians, they never do this. That's how I'm telling you they're using you. That's why I don't want to be bothered with this foolishness. waste of my precious time and resources to take care of my family. Here's what I would do if I was president. After the first day of office, I'll sign some bills, take pictures and everything else. You know what day number 2 for the first week, before I hit that White House office, you know what I'll be doing? I'll go right back out on the campaign trail. You know why? Because I need to go back and thank the people who voted for me. Because I wouldn't have this job if it wasn't for them. I need to go back and show them that, hey, you weren't just a piece that on the chessboard that I needed to use. I come to your neighborhoods, shake hands, kiss babies, speak to you all day long. I got all the time in the world for you. The moment I get in office, you don't see me no more. Which president ever stopped and went back on another, they call it campaign trail? What about a thank you trail? Come back to my neighborhood and thank us for us coming out and voting for you. None of them ever do that. None of them politicians. They never come back and say thank you. Until 4 years later, or excuse me, 3.5 years later, when they need to be voted back in, they need the job again. Then they come right back to your neighborhood like you, the missing friend. I've been looking for you all this time. Yeah, because you need me. You never came back. Type of 5,000 if you know I'm telling the TRUTH on this. That's the truth. You're using me. All these politicians, they act like they got the busiest schedule until it's time for them to go on a campaign trail. Now, all of a sudden, they got weeks and weeks and weeks of endless time to travel around the country, shaking hands and kissing babies. Your local politicians coming out of that office for the first time showing sunlight on their skin in your neighborhoods. And then when they get voted back in, they back in their closet. You never see them again. Never told you thank you. And here you are cussing and fussing and going off on people, losing your freaking mind over them during the time you're supposed to be at work, during the time you're supposed to be spending time with your family. You're losing your mind over them. They come out, convince you that they're the best, and then they go back in and never even come back to your neighborhood to tell you thank you. What kind of is that? Yes, I didn't say the word, but you know what I meant. And here you are losing your mind over them. You getting into arguments and fights over them. And after they get voted in, they ain't thinking twice about you. I'm here for the American people. It's the people. Yeah, I'm the people as long as you need me. Once you get that job, y'all go in there and go do what you want to do. Even if we tell you we don't want this, you do it anyway. So why am I losing my freaking mind over you getting a job? Explain that to me. You bragging about getting jobs, but then you increasing the taxes. So realistically, you helping to make sure I'm broke. So on one hand, you're bragging about the job you gave, but on the other hand, you taxing the heck out of me. How do I know? Because guess what? IRS, I just had to pay them thousands of dollars for this business. I have bookkeepers and accountants. I got to keep everything clean. That's why kiss my behind if you think I'm a scammer. Tell that to the IRS. They're the scammers. They don't help me one bit with this business. And yet every quarter, they want thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars from me. And if I don't pay them for something they didn't even earn, I'm a criminal and go to jail. What kind of business partner is that? And yet I'm going to lose my mind over these politicians? And though, let's talk about, let's go ahead and go after the rich. Well, first of all, y'all putting policies in place to make sure most people don't ever get rich. But you don't tell them that when you're on the campaign trail. Then you hire 80,000 new IRS agents. Now, if we're going after the 1% who's supposed to be rich. 1% of the population. You don't need 80,000 people for that. So why did you really do it? Tell the truth on that. So the very same people who voted you in is the very same people you actually are going after, but you don't say that on the campaign trails. And you guys are losing personally everything for these people. So am I telling you not to be into politics? No, I'm not saying, I mean, do your thing, but just keep your soundness, keep your rationale. Because while you going around bragging about your favorite politician, once they get voted in, they certainly ain't coming back to brag about you. And that's the truth, unfortunately. So that's my spiel about politics. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I treat it just like sports. My family, I'll say this and I'm done. My family, they call me unloyal. I got 4 brothers and 4 sisters. They call me unloyal. You know, I stopped being loyal to football teams and basketball teams. I have my favorites, but favorites with an S. I have them with an S. Why? Because I don't mean even with that. Like, man, I used to be so riled up about my team, my team. Oh my God, you talking about a loyal fan? My team, my team. Oh my God. Oh, I used to be real loyal. And one day, boy, my team was losing. I just had it. Oh, I had a fit. And I think God just came in. Boy, sit your silly self down somewhere. If they win the Super Bowl, if they win a Super Bowl, do you actually get a ring? What do you get personally? We want, no, they did. They getting paid millions. They get the ring. And you got to get back on your hustle and do what you was doing just the day before. While they're parading, showing off their championship, you still got to go do what you got to do for your family. I was like, dang, show is right. We won the gold. Did we? Or did they? And there's nothing wrong with pride in your team. That's cool. But there should be a limit to your thinking process. Because you have to be the president of your home. You have to be the president of your family. You have to be the one to make sound decisions. Your family is dependent on you because you are the one that keeps coming back to show up. These politicians don't come back to show up for you. You're being used. And it happens all the time. And whether you like what I'm saying or not, you know it's the truth. They don't come back. They're constantly showing up in your neighborhood during election season. But when election season is over, you don't see any of them. Local politicians or the presidents. None of them come back for you. None. So they are not your savior. You are the savior of your home. So calm down. Have your entertaining conversations about politics and this and that. But at the end of the day, relax and stay focused on what you are here to do. And that's why what Jesus did makes total sense to me now. He never got into politics because he knew it had nothing to do with what he was here to do. And the people got angry with him. And that's why they say, oh, crucify him, crucify him. Because just a little short while ago, they were saying, Hosanna, oh, he's the king, he's our leader. That's where that Palm Sunday stuff came from. Threw him up on the donkey, was throwing palms at him. Oh, he's our new leader, he's our new leader. And when he turned out to say, I ain't here for all that. Oh, man, get rid of that nigga. Excuse my French, but that's the way we talk in the hood. Oh, man, up that nigga, man, he ain't whatever, bro. Just like that, they turned him. Why? Because he was here to actually do better than just getting them out of underneath Roman rule, which is what they thought he was here to do, to overthrow Rome, who was their oppressor. And when he didn't turn out to do what they thought he should do, oh, man, get rid of that fool, man. Whatever, crucify him. Well, we got a robber over here. Do you want to? No, man, we can get that Jesus fool up out of here. Now he done fed you bread and fish and everything else, healed family members, healed the sick, and did all these things, and they still said, "Nah, bump him." Well, I don't care. Why? Because the one thing we want from you, it doesn't matter you did all that stuff. One thing we wanted from you, we wanted you to overthrow rule. We wanted you to be the political figure we wanted. And when you didn't do that, bump you. That's the way it is. So he never made a big deal of it. He had soundness of mind. I know why I'm here. And that ain't the reason. Not to say I don't have opinions about it, not to say I don't think about it, but I just don't lose my mind over it. And this is what people are doing. Yeah, Trump this, and then come. Okay, that's cool. Pick whoever you want, but all right. At the end of the day, guess what? You still gonna have to go back to your job. You gonna still have to come back to these charts. However you making your money, that's what you're gonna have to come back to, regardless of who hits their office. So I don't put my faith into them. I put my faith into God, and I have to keep my faith into my ability to think my way through things. I have to keep my wits about me. Side note, let me say this one last thing. I know I said last thing, and then raise your hand if you have questions, but let me share this with y'all. Y'all wonder why I'm traveling so much and why I'm on the road a lot and I'm always doing things? Do y'all see what y'all don't? This is why I don't kiss my behind these people who think they know me. You have no idea. I raised 4 children of my own, and Nancy had one, so that makes 5. So 5 kids. But in addition to the 5, even all those years where I was broke and struggling, raising my own family, do you know, because our home was the stable home, I ended up raising a lot of people's kids. When it's all said and done, I probably raised probably about 12 to 18 children. Some long term, some not. And no, I didn't run a foster home or anything. It was just people were just dropping the kids off, or every week, somehow, shape, or form. So I've been raised so many people's kids. And I'm at a point where, hey, I have exhausted myself of raising other people's kids. And they're doing fine. All these kids are doing fine. They're grown now, doing fine. But now I got to have time for me and Nancy. That's why I'm always on a date. And when I was helping to raise all them kids, guess who was not there to help me? Not a single politician. None. I had to figure it out, even when I had nothing. Are y'all understanding what I'm saying? Type of 45 if this makes total sense to you. And some of y'all are struggling, or some of y'all are doing okay. Either way it goes, the politicians didn't do it for you. You did it for yourself, with the power of God giving you the ability to think. So get into your politics, that's fine, but don't lose your mind over it. That's my only statement. Everybody clear on that? All right, any questions on these charts? Guys, look, I'm still watching this. I'm talking to you, but my eyes is on this chart. Look right here. This is why I said wait. So now we're actually 1 hour and 3 minutes after that news event. So now I do see stability. This is why I'm not in a rush. Y'all see why now? I'm not in any rush. I'm not in any rush trying to catch the tops or bottoms on the big move. And just let me see. I can talk to y'all, and this whole time while I'm talking to y'all, I'm looking right at this chart, because guess what? I'm still waiting for my 30-minute arrow. At least I could drop down to the 15-minute. See, look at that move. And those who jumped in, look, now it's pulling back. See, you don't know what it's going to do. It's still acting schizophrenic. Look at this. I'm going to make it big. See? Here, this blue line represents what? Support. Okay? Support. That's where a lot of people hopped in. Right here. Support. Look to the left. Look to the left. You hear that all the time, which is true. Look to the left. Here's strong support. Strong support. So then when this was hovering right here, people were jumping in. Why? Strong support. Okay? Strong support. But this is a news event. Look at this, y'all. Look at it dripping through. Look. Look, it's happening in front of your eyes. Told you. See? I should ask Elvis to do me a song called No Arrow, No Trade. No arrow, no trade. Yeah, that'd be a good one. Get me and Elvis together. We're gonna do a music video. No arrow, no trade. See, it's still playing with people. Still playing with them. You see what I mean? That's why I said, no, I'm good, bro. I'm good, family. I'm good. I'm good in the hood. I'll let y'all go ahead and do your thing. I'll come back tomorrow when the market is stable, foolishness is over, and I got a confirmation arrow either on a 15-minute or 30-minute. Other than that, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Now, I will tell you who was eating good, who ate good, and I'll show you this again. Those who have the ocean wave, bing, bing, baby, called it. No matter what time frame. Look at that. Look at that. Called it. Nailed it. And by the way, for those who keep saying, why you scrunch your charts up? See all that wiggling? I don't need to see all that. I'm going to pull this up, pull it tight like a ball fade, pull it real tight. Look at this. That thing called it all the way back. Then when it came, it tried to, pretend in the neutral, because when they turn blue, that's neutral. Look, here comes the arrow. Boom. Okay, let's go to the 30-minute time frame. Never change direction. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. So it came down, clustered, hit the main wave, tried to retest it, and dropped right there. 1 hour, same thing. Boom, 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 boom. Bam. See? Ocean wave called it. So if I ever do, and this is up to you, you don't have to, but if I ever do get into trading news events all day long, I want to use Ocean Wave. Ocean Wave is a beast when it comes to news. See, here's GU. Here's NU. All of them were exactly the same. It already knew a long time ago. Look, boom, Wayne wave, and splash. We're in. Splash the cash, baby. Splash the cash. Splash the cash. It's excellent at trading news events. And this one, I held on to. I could have held it longer because I actually was in this trade. Let me show you this one right here so you guys can see this. But I took some profits early. I just did a little quick in and out. Again, call me a little coward, whatever, because I'm when it comes to trading news events, I'm just not a fan of doing it. But this one right here, it did the spongy. See that flat top? I told y'all this flat's gonna break out. Flat tops break out. Here we go. Continuation. Here was the arrow, arrow, arrow. Then it flattened out. So I took some pips, but I got out. But see, I knew it was going to keep going. But I just got a little something on my personal portfolio, and that was that. But you can clearly see that it called it. Look at that wave. It was constantly saying up, 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 Jesus. And look at this down here. Most of these were saying up. Mac was saying up, and boom. You got your breakout right there. Boom, right there. Can y'all see that? Type 500 in the box if you see that. See? Price action for my price action family. Ocean Wave called it. Ocean Wave called it. So if I ever do get into trading news events, it's going to be with Ocean Wave. Hands down. That one is more accurate. You're not going to win 100% of the time, but it's the one that calls the trades the best, in my opinion. And let's go to the regular chart so you can see that. Okay? Right here. See, this is what I saw when I got in. Right here. See that? They go there flat top. The kid and play. That's why I should call it the kid and play. You remember he used to have that flat top? The kid and play. So you just see that flat top coming, boom, 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 and then here comes the breakthrough. You could have pinned a pinned in order right here, and boom, took it. But I took it off the Ocean Wave. But look at there, look at that breakout. Boom, came back down, slant pattern, and slant patterns do what, people? And for those who's new, you say, what is a slant pattern? I'll show you. Okay, watch this. It comes down at an angle, hit support, and what's the next thing they do? Somebody type it for me. What do we do? Hey, thank you, Rob. Rob got it first. Pops up. That's what they do. Okay. Flat tops or breakouts, slant patterns, get ready for a pop-up. Simple as that. Here's another one. For those who want to learn price action patterns, slant pattern, what happened next? Popped up. See? Same thing. And it does it all the time. This is what you call your pullbacks, but they pull back at an angle. That's the difference. They pull back, but they pull back at an angle, which means if they go, the further back they go, the higher up they're going to pop up. And you can see, look at this. Look, it's still going. Still. That's why I don't tamper with it. See, it's still playing like this can come all the way up to here. The further down the pullback, the harder the push up, the pop up is going to be. So that's big money move. Big money moves. Okay. Big money moves. All right. Any questions? Raise your hand if you have any questions. Slant patterns, pop up. Slant, pop ups. That's just the way it is. See, here's a hard slant. Here goes another one. Look, slant. What happened next? Hit support, popped up. Slant. No support, so I wouldn't even look at this one, but it still did the same thing. You got your pop-up. Hard slant all the way to the bottom. What came next? Pop-up. There it is. And it just does it small. See? Down, pullback. Down, pullback. That's what you call your pullbacks. But I call them slant patterns because I know what the next move is. It's just timing to when is it going to happen. And I don't fool with these that don't have support levels or whatever with my sexy analyst. Like this one here, you can still clearly see resistance, okay? Resistance, trend line, resistance, okay? You can see it. You can see it, okay? This one came down, hitting my trend line, support level, okay? Boom. There you go. So I always know that's just normal. That's what it does. It's normal stuff. Okay. All right. Any questions for today? If not, I'll let you guys go. And YouTube family, thank you for joining me. And those who will be watching later on. And I really appreciate the YouTube family because you guys, we get hundreds of people who come back later, on average 500 to maybe 1,000 people who come back and watch class later on, because I know a lot of people can't be here live because of class. But thank you guys so much for watching later. I really appreciate that. It gives me an encouragement to keep on going, to be honest, because like I said, I could actually be doing something else. I never charge and never ever will charge. I know some people, they do charge for you to come to class to talk to them. And, you know, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to get into all that foolishness. I just want to be here once a week, be able to talk to you, answer any questions, whatever, and then, you know, let you do your thing. Here's something that's very important too, while I have you here. Could you go over the 530 strategy? Yeah, the 530 strategy again. Yeah, I'll go over that real quick, Rob. I got you. Rob said he's at work, so he has this question. I'll go over that just momentarily. But basically, Rob, what I would be looking for, if you, and this is for people who want to get in early on trades, okay, and they want to use the 5-minute time frame for entries, okay. I'm still going to like look at this here. Look at this. You see that arrow? Okay. So let's mark this. I'm going to get a different color, and then I'll tell you guys something extremely important. Don't go nowhere, because this is going to be very important what I got to tell you guys. All right, I'm going to change its color. I guess I don't want to change color. Huh? All right, cool. All right, well, whatever. All right, well, we'll just go with the orange line. All right, so let's go here. As you can see, there was some level of telling you in this area that price action was okay from the 30-minute time frame. It's no different from the 415 or the 430, where basically you're just looking at a higher time frame to get confirmation. Okay. So basically, if you want to look at it like the 30-minute time frame, I like the 30-minute arrow. I skip over to what time frame? Two time frames over is 4 hours. I go to the 4 hour time frame just to make sure that this is making sense to take this trade. Okay. So 5 minute time frame, yes, you can do that. So you skip over two time frames over for confirmation, looking for support and resistance levels, something to tell you this is a good area to jump in on that arrow. So basically, if you want to start taking trades off the 5 minute with the arrow, that's cool. Jump over to the 30 minute and use that as your place of analysis to say, does this trade make sense? And in this situation, it did, because look at here. Okay, look at right here. It was close to a support level. Okay, so therefore, yeah, go ahead and take it. It made sense. That's all. It's not a big deal. All these are simple strategies. They're not hard. Whatever time frame with the simplicity system and section analyst, whatever time frame you get an arrow on that you want to trade on, bump two time frames over to do the analysis to say, okay, does this make sense? Is this a buy area? Is this a good area to start looking for buys? And in that situation, it was. If you're doing it for sales, guess what? I'm going to go two time frames over and say, does it make sense to go in this area to go look for sales? That's all you're doing. Okay, that's it. Okay. Adam, he has a question about laptop. For what's the best my preference on laptops? Yes, great question. Okay, for the copier. And I'm glad you said that, because that's what I'm about to talk to y'all about. Very important stuff that I got to go over. So please hear me. Oh man, I forgot. I got this AI camera. Hold on, let me tell you. Don't follow me. Just sit still. Don't follow me. All right. So here's the deal. Let me answer your question first, and then I'll get to my point. So, you guys, if you're going to use laptops for this job, first of all, you don't have to get an expensive one. You can even go to a used laptop store, where a used computer repair, and see if they got cheap, laptops. They may sell some really, really efficient ones for half the cost you would pay for a new one. I have a very, it's an actual business laptop with thumbprints and everything that I would have paid a lot of money for. I went to a laptop store or used computer store, and this was like maybe 7 years ago, and bought that laptop for like $250 when it was probably around $1,000 computer. And I still got it to this day. I still travel with it. Don't give me no problems. It's my traveling companion. It works perfectly fine and very efficient, a lot of capacity, no slowness, no nothing. Okay. So the other thing is, I want to say this. I don't like Chromebooks, and I don't get offended. You asked me a question, and I do not like Apple computers. Okay. You might like your Apple, that's cool, do your thing. And Chromebooks, I don't. They both have one thing in common when it comes to this job. Remember, it's not about, oh, I'm just an Apple fan, or no, it's about getting the job tools you need. And what I found is Apple computers have a hard time permitting you to use them the way you want to use them. So I always get a Windows-based computer, and Chromebooks started doing the same thing. So when you try to download software, such as for the MetaTrader or something like that, because they are not familiar with trading platforms, they flag it as a problem software and block it. And then you got to find all these different workarounds to try to get this computer that I bought, and I should be able to use it the way I want. Thank you for trying to protect me, but guess what? You're protecting me from my job. Now I can't make money. So I don't want to buy a tool that's going to prevent me or cause me so much headache to do my job, which is to trade. Okay, so in that case, the one that don't give me any headaches and never have is Windows-based computers. Even for my VP, what y'all call it, VPSs or VPN, my server. So my VPS, I think that's what it's supposed to be. I'll get those two backwards. So for my VPS, my online laptops that can be ran, let it run to a 24/7, never turns off. I also get a Windows-based VPS as well. Got to be Windows-based. Why? Because I'm doing a job. It's not about, well, I like Apple's better. I like this and that better. That's fine. But when it comes to work, I don't have a like. I'm getting what I need. And I need you to be able to download these programs without blocking them all the time. And again, like many people are like, oh, your trading system is blocked as a malware. It's not malware. They block it because they don't have a coding or no reference. They never considered trading software. And anything they're not familiar with, they block it. And now you have to find workarounds like boot camp and parallels and all these other things that you got to try to find these workaround programs to get this expensive computer to do exactly what you needed to do. I ain't buying nothing that expensive to be told what I can and cannot do with it. It needs to do what I needed to do when I needed to do it. I remember I bought a Chromebook and then they said, well, and I took it back to Best Buy and they said, oh, you got to put this program on there and then it unlocks and allows you to. Okay, man, hold up. Hold up. Man, take this crap back and just give me a Windows-based computer. Because if I got to do all that work around it, no, this is for work. You can have a separate computer for fun, but this is work. I don't want to do all that. Okay? All right? Let me cover this other thing. All right. While we're talking about copiers, couple of things, people, couple of things. Number one, I hope that many of you guys had learned a huge lesson the other day. Okay, day before yesterday, there was a lot of trades that went in on the US 30, and oh my God, all this, that's why we tell you to use an appropriate lot size. Use an appropriate lot size because we don't know how many trades are going to go in. It's this. This is going to take trades based on its functionality. It works like a charm. And guess what? 24 hours later, or let me rephrase it. It wasn't even 24 hours later. The US 30 dropped like a rock, and all them trades hit into profit. So what is that telling you? Stop crying. Relax. Relax. We have shown you a consistent history of trade history for weeks now about the copier on the US 30 making money. Let us do our job. Let us do our job. All that complaining. And then less than 24 hours later, all them trades went in. Market dropped and boom. And then everybody was happy again. Hold on, calm down. Look at this. See? Still going down. Here it is. See, it was faking people out, and then boom, it dropped. All them trades. So that we knew it was going to drop. You didn't, but we did. And look. So relax. 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 All them trades. Come on now. See, this is what it was looking like. Let me put this on a blank screen so y'all can see it. Okay. Here's what price action. Y'all like price action. First of all, what is this telling you? Okay, price action. Everybody loves price action until the price start acting on you. Yeah, I mean, that was funny. Oh my God, that was a good one. Whew. Y'all might like. I thought that was cute. Yeah, when that price start acting on you, you got to hold them butt cheeks tight. Clutch it in, clutch it in, clutch it in. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Here's what actually happened. So price was going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Up. Hit that resistance, and then the big drop. All you had to do was just wait. That's all it was. Just wait. Don't bail ship. Just wait. All them trades. Boom. All of them. Profit, 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 profit. Then last night, I think there was like 6 or 7 trades that went out, and almost all of them closed in profit as well. I didn't check it. Let me see. And that's for the US, those who have the US 30 copier. And let's see. You'll learn a lot by just watching trades versus you being the trader. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trades. Yep. And out of 8, we have 1 break even and 2 small losses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 5 of them. And the one was a break even. One was like a little bit enough, just a little bit above break even, and the rest of them were some pretty nice whoppers. And we only have 1 regular loss, but outside of that, no, the rest were winners. So, winner, 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 winner. Winner, 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 winner. All that money. So again, number one, learn to walk away. Don't keep staring at it. Walk away. Leave it alone. Okay. Just don't touch it. Don't interfere. Let it do what it do. Because you're gonna step away. And how many times have this happened to you as in your trading career where you panicked, you stepped away at the wrong time, and then not even 24 hours later, if you would have left things alone, it would have made you big money. How many times have that happened to y'all? How many times? Okay. How many times? And that's simply because of your nerves. Your nerves. Don't let your nerves keep making you miss out on all the big money. Look at the big money plays you missed out on. Just leave it alone. And look, still dropping here. Okay. Let's check on our friend GU. Oh my. Let's go back to what I was saying. Watch this, y'all. Look. Let me go. Oh my. Look here. Wow. See? What did I tell y'all? Look at here. While we in class, right in front of your eyes. Look at there. What did I tell y'all? Remember it was a green candle? See? Remember it was a green candle? What did I tell y'all? No error, no trade. Look at this. What did I tell you? Look, see? See? I told you. I don't fool with that. I told you. Let's go to UCAD. Look at there. See? Climbing. What did I tell you was going? No, it wouldn't. Because again, remember I told you guys, if you for some of you guys who have small budgets, with the US 30, you want to get a micro lot account, a micro lot. Okay. Micro lot accounts, and you can request this. I use CoinEx, and I'm not referring brokers, but I use CoinEx. And so with on a live account, just tell them I want to use a micro lot. So even if this thing goes haywire, and you're using like a 0.01, you may lose like $3, $4 on a trade. So even if you have a $200 account, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It's like $2 or $3. And I did a live video and posted up on YouTube. So go look at that on that setting. So that's why I'm telling you guys, those who don't have big accounts, then go and request. I know Plexi, I think Plexi has micro lots for indices. Okay. So use a micro lot account. You don't have to have a lot of money, and you can take 5 trades, 10 trades at one time. You know what I mean? And still it won't blow your account because it's micro lotted. It's no different than this. Watch this. Here's what a micro lot on the indices look like. It's exactly the same thing that if I did a 0.01 on this trade right here. And let's say I'm going to do a 0.01 on a sale, right? All right. So I'm going to use a stop loss way up here. Okay. I'm only risking $2.38. See, it's not a lot of money. You have to use a micro lot account. So you can take 5, 10, even 15 trades, and it won't matter. Okay. It won't matter. It won't do no harm to your account. So of those who are over leveraging and using too big of a lot size or whatever, they're just stubborn. So don't be like them. Don't be like them. Okay. Use a micro lot account and use a small lot size, because you got to remember it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So you don't want to worry about, well, am I going to be doubling my account every other day? Yes, we're doing a fabulous job of trading, been doing it for weeks, been showing proof of it, but this is a marathon. So make sure to use in my opinion, to be honest with you, I would use the smallest lot size possible and let the thing grow from there. Just let it grow. It's like your 401k account. Your 401ks and IRAs, you guys never look at your 401ks and IRAs. You never look at them, because you just assume if I leave it alone, by the time of my retirement, it should have grown. Well, we're compounding faster than your 401k and IRAs. Problem is, you keep looking at it and bothering it. Your 401k and IRA, you never go bother it. You just leave it alone. Do the same with this. Put in the smallest lot size you can, or one step above the lowest amount, and just toss it away. Don't look at it for at least a month. I don't even like looking at it. The only reason I was doing it is because we came out with this new service and I was doing a promo for it. So yes, I was showing you guys screenshots. So to show proof of live trades. But outside of that, no, I don't want to look at it like that myself. I know, because it causes too much emotional interference. That's when you start getting too emotional because every trade, now you stand at every little trade that come in, every one of them. And that's not a good deal. Take your trades and walk away. Everybody clear on that? Like I said, Rob, good question, Rob. Rob said if you have a G stack or $1,000 account, what's a good lot size? Like I said, man, I would just go with the smallest lot size you could, because again, just let it run, let it grow, or so like 0.0. If it's a micro lot account, like I said, just here's what a micro lot account looks like. It's just going to be just like one of these. If you were taking a small trade on one of these, that's why you want a micro lot account, and then you can test it yourself. Take one trade. And this is what I suggest you guys do. And a very good question. Here's what I suggest you do. Set up your micro lot account. Take one small trade on the US 30 yourself using the smallest lot size possible and just give it a juicy stop loss. And then from there, you'll see how much you're actually risking. And then from there, you can make your own determination. Say, okay, based on my account size, and based on the fact that I know even if this thing goes all the way up here on a trade, this is how much I'm going to be risking on my account. So if you got $1,000 account and this trade, you're only going to lose $2.55, how many of those can you take in a day? All right. So then basically, let me pull this calci up. So if we had $2.55 times, let's say 12 trades are open at one time. Okay, it's going to be rare. Most of the time, it's never going to be like that, but let's say it is. 12 trades, look at how much money you're actually risking on a $1,000 account on a micro lot. You're risking $30.06. So can anybody tell me why somebody would assume that they're going to blow their account? Rob, did that help? Did that make sense to everybody? So this automatically, by you taking a test trade on your own, you can take a test trade on a micro lot account on the US 30 and say, okay, based on this, I can actually see how many trades in the day and just times it by 50. Let's do it even better. Let's do it even better. Let's say with this, you can see, and I'm hovering over this because it's going, when you do a micro lot account, it's going to be no different from if you took a trade on a Forex account and you only had $100 account. It's going to be the same thing, okay, with a micro lot, okay? And this is CoinEx, and I know this one because I'm using it on my US 30 account. And with a micro lot, it ends up being exactly like one of these. That's why you contact them through chat and request, hey, can you set my account, my live account to micro lots? They won't do it on demo, but they will on live. And then basically it turns it just like this. And now, because watch this. Let me give y'all an example. Go a little bit further. Great questions, by the way. All right, so watch this. If I go here and I get rid of the trade, this is demo. Okay, see 0.01 is not allowed on the demo. So you have to pick, they started at a standard, even though this is not a lot on the demo either, but it starts at 0.01. So when you request them to set your live account to micro lots, then you get the option not to start at one lot size. It's no different from you being able to do 0.01 on any of these Forex pairs. Now it opens up this option and you can choose your lot size that you want that's smaller than a standard lot. And voila, that's all it is. So again, watch this. I'm going to use a juicy stop loss on this one. Okay. Most I'm risking is $3.24. So now let's go back to the calci 3.24. And let's times it by 15 trades times 15. I'm risking 48 bucks on a $1,000 account. And that's on 15 trades actively open at the same time. If they all lost, which again, we don't have a losing streak. We have a winning streak. But what if all 15 open trades at one time lost on a $1,000 account? I'm only risk less than 50 bucks on a micro lot. What's the risk? So if anybody says, oh, you blow accounts, no. Now you know where the problem is. It was them. It was them. It was them. Okay. Can't blow it. And that's with a juicy lot size. Put a juicy one up on there. I mean, thick as thieves. Put a big one up on there. And then times that by 10. Just say, okay, if I had 10 trades, which these trades go in and out typically they're in and out, in and out. So there's not going to be 10 and 12 of them open at one time. It may be a rare occasion where the market is trying to climb and hit a point to get everybody stopped out. And we don't close them because we already know you're going to come back down. You're just trying to fake people out, which is what the US 30 did. So a lot of people got faked out on the move upwards because they didn't know what was going on. They didn't understand price action. And so that fake move, it was climbing, took everybody else out, but we held tight and fast. And guess what happened? Boom, it dropped and massive cash came into everybody's account because we held on. We knew. Okay. We knew. That's the purpose of using a small lot size and just let it ride, leave it alone. So everybody who jumped out, guess what? They missed out. Okay. All right. That was a good question. Very, very good question. So yeah, micro lot that thing, man, and they make barely nothing. Ain't nothing. Ain't no money. Same thing. Test it yourself. Okay. All right. Any other questions? Dr. Bernard, you said you love Plexi? He said he loved Plexi and he uses a 0.03. Okay. Yeah, that's what Dr. Bernard, he's in YouTube chat. He said that's what he does, and he uses Plexi Trade. The other thing, let me share this with you guys, because we're getting a lot of emails, and this will be the last thing, and I'll close class up. For the US 30 copier, it's a beast. And like I said, Dr. Elvis, he just closed out, because if you get the combo, you get, both the Forex side and the US 30 at a discount. And like I said, Elvis closed out this trade this morning. I seen him close out this trade this morning. Look at there. Holla at your boy. Did I not tell y'all that this thing was going to come up here? Huh? Hold on. Watch this. Let me get this out the way. See, you come to class and you better not lie and say you don't come to class and learn something from me. Let me get this out the way. So what I did, I removed on sexy, I just removed my supply and demand zones. Did I not tell y'all that price action was probably going to come all the way back up here and retest this? Did I not tell y'all that earlier in class? Live in class. Can't nobody say it was told later. I told you live in class. This again is why I told y'all I'm not taking, look at there. Did I not just save you a bunch of money by not taking the trade too early? I told y'all I am not fooling with these trades. News event trades, no arrow, no trade. Where's the arrow? See, and look at what happened. The news was over, but look what happened. It wasn't over. The reactions are still happening. That's why I'm taking the day off. However, if you had the ocean wave, you still cashing out checks. Look at that. Still cashing. No arrow, no trade. Look at that. This arrow came in before the news happened. Look what that. Oh. But look, you could have been riding this all the way from back here with ocean. 94 of them pipperoos. Let's go to UCAD. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh. It's funny. Yeah, it's funny. Look at it. Literally, I told you live in class. I said, this thing gonna probably come back up and retest this level. And look at where it is. Let's check our other friend, Euro USD, one of the most popular pairs. Look at that. Still dropping. See? I ain't touching it. No arrow, no trade. See? Where's the arrow? I don't see one. Do you see one? I don't see one. So I ain't taking it. I'm good. I'll wait. And I told you guys I'm working on a bot, trading bot, so that when the 30-minute arrows come in, it can actually just take them for me. I can just set it up on any pair I want. So if I want it on this one, Then I'll just set it up. And once the arrow comes in on the 30-minute or whatever time frame you click on, you just click on the time frame and it'll monitor it. And you can preset what your stop loss and take profits are. And boom, just leave it running on that pair. So that's what I might do on these, because I'm about to leave. I'm about to be out of here. So like on GU, see, had I had the bot set up, or I wait for the scanner. You can do it yourself, just which is cool. Set the scanner up, set the alert, and say, okay, I'm gonna wait for a 30-minute arrow from the scanner. When the scanner sends me the alert, then I'll get it. See, so here we go. Look, scanner, boom. There you go. And just set that thing up. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. No arrow from here. No trade. See, it just said, hey, there's a buy on the H4. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me do this for y'all. So I'll go in here to Expert Advisor. And so you can go and check on all these time frames. Turn the 4-hour off. And I'm going to pick, yeah, I can do both the 15-minute and the 30-minute, whichever one you prefer. If you want to get in earlier, do the 15-minute. If not, do the 30. And then click that thing and leave it alone. Don't take no trades without it. So just don't take a trade without it. It'll let you know. The scanner will send you an alert. Then you check your chart, see if you like it. Boom, take the trade. But no arrow, no trade. Because this is what's happening to many of you guys. You are blowing accounts because you're trying to get in early. You think the news is over. You think, okay, here's the bottom. And you're getting played. You're getting played. You're getting played. And trust me, it didn't happen to me so often that I'm good, bro. I am good. Y'all not getting me no more. Y'all not getting me. Okay? Why? Because we're always taught to look for support. Look for resistance. And that's true in a calm market. This is not a calm market. It was a news event. Slice right through that thing. Any other questions? Any other questions real quick? If not, I'm gone. Yeah, you can. Rob, you can. Me personally, I don't. But you can. And remember, the Ocean Wave does come with a scanner as well. So you can just set that. But see, for me, if I was going to use the Ocean Wave for the 5:30 strategy, basically meaning that you're trying to get in as early as possible. See how the noise, it's too noisy. That's why I don't really use the 5-minute for this. Way too much noise, way too much. And you would have been in and out, stopped out way too much. Not smooth. Okay. Smooth. Okay. I want smoothness at all times. I want smoothness. Minimum time frame I use it on, which you can, again, if you're going to find some pairs, let me show you an example. Find some pairs that run smooth in the first place, like JPYs, CHFs. See what I'm saying? They run smooth just off of GP. Just they run smooth automatically. So if you're going to do that, then yeah, okay. So boom, if I see some credibility on the 30-minute, all right, cool. Okay. It makes sense. But these wild pairs where they got lots of news like the euros, the USDs and this and that, I don't trade 5 minutes. I don't fool with it. Too noisy. Way too much noise. I want smooth rides. Smooth. That's why I told you guys about the JPYs, the NZDs, the CADs. See? Smooth runs. That's all I want. Smooth runs. Now I got patience. I can wait. I can wait. Because look, when this thing cashed out, look what happened. That's 104 pips. Smooth. Smooth. I want smooth stuff. Okay. So again, you can test it on the demo account, play around with it, see what works for you best. But for me, no, I'm good, bro. 1 hour is even better. You can really start seeing stuff smooth. You know what I mean? See, AUD, NZD is straight money with Ocean Wave, straight money, because you can really see what's going on and you get the smooth moves. The JPY pairs are excellent on the Ocean Wave with the 30-minute or 1 hour time frame. See the smoothness? Smooth. Right here, it was caught in neutral. See? So even here, you wouldn't have lost no money because you're in the neutral zone. It's just going sideways and you can see it. Okay? Shorter time frames, you can't see a lot. You're too close up. It's like me talking to y'all like this all the time. Hi, what's going on, player? Hey, see? Spooky. So charts are the same. Look, even my camera went there and said, "Whoa, what is going on here?" Come on back up. Look, trying to show my goodie sack. Come on back up here. Look, I done spooked the camera. That's funny. I'm up here. Hello. Now I don't want to come back. See, I got this bougie camera. It really ain't coming back up. What is going on? I done pissed the camera off. Ain't that something, y'all? Okay, come on back up. Here I am. Yeah, stay right there. Stay right there. Even the camera said, "What the heck is going on here?" Oh, that's funny. Whew. Oh my god. AI said, "What the heck?" It's too funny. You can't make this stuff up, boy. That's some funny stuff. My camera said, "Bro, back the heck up, bro." All right, let me. I gotta stop, y'all. I'm getting myself in trouble now. Okay, much love to you guys. Hopefully, I answered everything. Again, the U.S. copier is on fire. And the Forex. Let me check one more thing for you guys before we go, because I didn't check this to be honest with y'all. Let me see. No error, no trade. Okay, let me pull this up and let me check. Oh my goodness. Well, looky here, boys and girls. Wow. Okay. Not bad at all. What the heck, bro? Hold on. Y'all stay right there. No, cancel that. Don't report. Okay, now that's out the way. Okay. Um, yeah, all right. We're good. All right, let me show y'all this real quick. I'll put you all over there. Click out of this. And here we go. Well, it's becoming too difficult. I ain't gonna worry about it. So far we're over 100 pips so far for this week, and we still have some running trades. One, two, three, four, about four trades open. So we got four trades open. So doing good there. We're at about 90 to 100 pips on the Forex side of the copier. And then we have all those bunches of trades that have been coming in all week long for the US 30. So you guys should be extremely profitable. Let's see. Yeah, you guys should be eating pretty good. And this is passive income. Well, I don't have time right now, but yeah. All right. So anyway, with that being said, you guys, I guess I'll let you go so that you guys can enjoy your day because I'm having screen trouble now, trying to pull up the right screens. I got like 20 different things going on my computer at once, and that's quite normal for my computer. So, all right, you guys, have a good day. Hopefully, you learned some things in class and some things about politics and about life. And God bless you and keep